Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. My name's Snake Man, or Venti, if you will. I've been Venti this week, and we are going to finish Ease 3, something I thought was going to happen, like, last week, because I was going to... I'm so mad I can't even speak for what happened, but the game didn't save, and the game crashed, and I had to replay it. But then that also didn't save, so now I'm on the emulator. So I've replayed the first half of these three, like 3 times. Anyway, welcome. This is the Dream Harrier, a ship that flies through gaming space, picking up all the dank, jank, and anything in between. I am your host, Snake Man. Shoutouts, hello to Plombo, maker of this ROM hack, if you will. Not really ROM hack, it's a patch to bring the script, to make the script better and to make it more in line with the later localization efforts of this franchise. So this is Ease 3. This is the... I keep calling it the black sheep of the series because that's what like all the internet videos always said it was. But I'm having a good time with it. It's a little loud though. There we go. So yeah, we're on BizHawk now. Actually, I need to do something really quickly. Oh, okay. It's already been done. Thank you, OBS. Yeah, that seems the 4 seems quite interesting, the way that there's the Hudson version and the actual Falcon version. So what happened last time? I went to a cave, and then I went to a lava pit, and now the mayor told me to go back into the first cave, I think. Oh, there's no Falcon version. My bad. Yeah, Plombo is our ease expert. Hudson version and Tonkin House. Yeah, you weren't here for when we played Aqualess, Plombo, but after I beat Aqualess, I looked at the Sharp X68K versions of Ease 1 and 2 that were put out by Dempa? Or I guess it's just Ease 2 that is Dempa. What the? Oh, let me get to adventuring. We got work to do. So we're level 7. One thing that you didn't see because I went and replayed is I got a small shield. It was before the lava pit. Yeah, it's the creepy, like, badly done Monkey Island art. That's what I would describe it as. Yeah, we have the storehouse key, so we're gonna go back to the storehouse. Away. Let me know if the game is a little loud. I was on real hardware before, but now we're on an emulator. Hopefully all of our efforts and worries are put aside. This is BizHawk. Hello, Easy Breezy TV. Yeah, Adol can jump and stab. No more bumping. Yeah, this is BizHawk with the Gen Plus GX core. I forgot how good this music. Oh, thank you for the follow, Easy Breezy TV. Enjoy the ease music, because it goes hard. Some good Genesis tunes. I guess I don't need to grind on these guys. so used to coming here and then beating on them. You can finally see what's in here. Hey, Edgar asked me to come here. Is everyone already inside? Yes, and hurry. There are monsters inside, so be careful. Alright, new content. Stuff I haven't seen 3 times in a row because of my EverDrive being a problem. Oh my goodness. Well, it's off to a roaring start. I didn't buy an herb. Hey, what if we went back and bought an herb? That's not the herb. That's the equipment. Suddenly things can hurt again. Alright. Yeah, so for those who are just joining us, didn't see part 1, we are playing the Renewal patch. This is a patch done by Plombo that fixes some palette issues. Mostly it fixes the script to be English, readable, usable. Whee! Also changed some stuff in the ending, I guess, to make it more in line with the Sharp X68K version, which I guess this version is based off via difficulty-wise. That's what I should have loaded. Actually, I did load it. I wanted like a cool anime intro and I didn't get it. Felt ripped off. How are you gonna put a game on the Sharp X68K and not do a cool anime intro? I guess it's not the PC98. So who here is a big Ease head? I've played Ease 1, 2, and then we're rolling through 3. This time we have an herb. So this is why you make multiple saves. Unfamiliar. So traditionally Ease is a overhead top-down action RPG where you don't have an attack button, you just bump into things. Aha, I know your secret. It's also very grindy. But I've been having such a blast with it. Woo! Can I duck that? Okay. Doesn't matter, he died. Oh, these guys are dropping tons of experience. Maybe you are the new grind point. Okay, I can duck it. Adol's hitbox is very peculiar. Yeah, shoutouts to MP83 for editing the images for the Genesis. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm looking forward to it. Hello? I got a crystal. That means we have 3 of the 4 MacGuffins. So I actually don't know how much is left of this video game. Ah. Yeah, that's right. It's Yuzo Koshiro's sister and brother? And then himself as well? Oh, I tried jumping. There's no like coyote time in this game, so if you're falling, you hit jump, that's it. You're falling. Oh no, that's ancient. Sorry, quintet. Oh, I'm dummy. But then yeah, you're right. I was thinking the wrong thing. I mean, Yuzo Koshiro worked on the original E's 1 and 2, and didn't his sister also do character designs? So I'm not like off, I'm just thinking of the wrong company. I wonder if we should get the next level up. That's what this game is. Yeah, we're close. These things are relatively harmless. I say as it already taken off half of my life. The only thing is there's not a whole lot of enemies here. Yeah, that would make sense. They were already, you know, confident working with them. Hey, that's why I broke, like... I was thinking the wrong people. I love Soul Blazer. I've never played the other games in the Quintet SNES trilogy of overhead action RPGs. Let's go ahead and use that herb before I goof this all up. It is crazy that you have an item that heals your entire health bar and it never scales up in price, but it always heals your entire health bar. That's the nuts. I think these two rooms are the go-to here. That sounds good. Yeah, I gotta replay it at some point. I've also never streamed ActRaiser. I played it as a kid. I don't think I've ever played it as an adult. So that'd be interesting to go back to. This music's not as good as the rest of that cave. I get the feeling they wanted me to be scared of these enemies. They put this evil music. Your least favorite Ease tune? Yeah, that makes sense. Ease 3 tune. And yeah, I mean, I love ActRaiser. I'm always wary about going back to it. I'm bad at video games now. I was a lot better at video games as a kid. Well, it's like, I think my reactions and stuff were better as a kid, but my patience and intuition is a lot better now. Definitely my patience. Sometimes on this stream we have been in boss fights for like 3 hours in the same boss fight. Looking at you, Fire Rock. Yeah, it happens to all of us. Time mellows us out, but then... Yeah, I mean, there's games I'm a lot better at now, like Mega Man games in general. I was bad as a little kid, then got really good at them, and now I'm kind of bad again. I'm trying to figure that one out. But like, I could never do like adventure games or anything. And then there's games like Contra and stuff that was like pretty good as a kid. And I'm like, I don't know how I did this. Super Mega Man 2? That's right, that was your Kusa Grande game. Alright, we got it. Yeah. Well, that game's rude because Contra 3 hides like the real ending behind hard mode. Oh wow, these guys don't even hurt me anymore. This game has a weird difficulty scale.
The real battle starts right now.
Hello, Stadler and Worlds of Rogue. It's important to come in with the Stadler. Haha! I'm invincible! You can't jump on stairs! What am I doing? Imagine if you could. Oh, I do want to let everyone know, we are 3 away from the second Genshin goal. We're looking for new Genshin mobile players to hit level 6 exploration. God, this song's so good! I thought I was the best part of the channel. Or the floating Paimon, at least. Look, I got my cute Venti hat on, and I'm trying my hardest. See, Breezy gets it. Easy breezy. That does sound familiar to me, I don't know. I just assumed because her name was Bree. One half of Wife City. What am I doing? Oh yeah, giving this to the mayor. Ah, right. I never watched it, but everyone said to, and I'm bad. I'm a bad anime fan. That's the old lady's house. Please find the statue as quickly as you can. Like the. Oh wait, what did I get? I didn't get a statue. I got a radiant crystal. What does that do? One day I will figure out this menu system. A crystal that can be used to make a medicine called Brochia Serum. Wait. Did I like completely mess up? Was I supposed to go further in that cave? I thought it was just a wall. Oh dear, we're going back. I thought it was just a statue. Well, now I can make medicine. Does someone need medicine? This is why our E's playthroughs take so long. You can lore dump yourself. Feel free. I want to know about the origin of Plombo, actually, now we're all talking about names. My name origin is dumb, and I kind of want to fix it, like change it, but it's like too late. It's too late. I've had it forever. I like whenever Plombo is in a room, people are like, they have to say Plombo because it's such a fun word to say. What did I forget? I got a crystal. Maybe the dialogue's just being weird? No. Maybe I should have grabbed the herb while I was out there. Obviously, I fall down here. Where is your hitbox? Ah! No. Okay. Hey, let's go buy an herb. VTuber composed a Bree, Wife City's mind ripped out by a VR incident. Eventually, I was uploaded into a robot. Before then, I began as Brixie? But everyone called me Breezy, so I just kind of went with that. Oh, God. I didn't read that dialogue. No. I was too busy reading lore. She commented on my crystal. Ah, that's a radiant crystal. I can use it to make Broxia's serum for you. And what does that do? It's 1,000. I guess I'll buy it. I'll get that back by killing those dudes. Alright, what did we get? What did I spend 1,000 gold on? Can be poured onto a ring to restore that ring's power. Oh, okay, so that's a ring power refill. That's pretty good. It's okay, I don't mind loading a save just because I'm just a dummy. So, my name is just because the first robot master I ever beat in the Mega Man game was Snake Man, and I just thought he was cool when I was a kid. That's it. And as for this ping tuber, he's a robot that pilots the Dream Harrier, and I put my brain into him, like I have a connection to him, but I also have a fleshy body. So kind of similar to your thing, only without the ripped out, rampant part. Now we wait for Plombo. Okay. You're not gonna duck out of this one, Plombo. We'll catch you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't really go into the lore all that much. Like even the ship. 30 months. 30 months is a long time. Thank you for the resub, Ragar31. Enjoy your Stadlers. I gotta redo the modes. Stadler's not going anywhere, but he might not be animated anymore. Alright, now we know that this path is deadly. You can make lore for me? Are you a fanfiction writer? Okay, I just have to be careful. Oh. Oh, jeez, they're everywhere. And they will generate you, because what are iframes? Uh-huh. Reptile Museum. I'm gonna just... Okay, I was gonna say, I think I might just jump over them. Radioactive spider. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean spider. Whoa, where did that come from? I guess I should have the herb at the ready. Totally original. No, I got you. When do I become a bully? What are you guys doing? This chest doesn't seem to be locked, but for some reason, none of us can open it. The statue in Adol's hand begins to glow, and the lid of the treasure chest opens. Obtain the mission tablet. Did that chest just open on its own? I've got a bad feeling about this. Game suddenly became earthbound. Listen, what's that sound? Somebody help! Oh, you're a brave one, NPC man. It's the curse! The legendary curse has returned! Legendary curse? What are you referring to? Let me see the stone tablet you found in that box. Engraved in the tablet is a picture of a man battling an enormous fiend. Okay, so I have like cool reptile powers. On a scale no one could comprehend. In his left hand is a statue exactly like the ones that Adol has. There's a legend around these parts. A long time ago, this land was ruled by a fiend named Galbalan. All who dared to oppose him were killed. This hellish era ended when one man came forth to stand against Galbalan's rule. After a fierce battle, the man used the statues to seal Galbalan away. It seems the age of Galbalan isn't over yet. I don't know how I want to pronounce it. I never dreamed that he would return during my lifetime. Oh. You're still here. That's not the save button. Oh, whatever. Just drop a save here. We got this. How bad could it be? I love the idea of Adol just crawling and stabbing people in the feet. Oh, I got new armor. That's good I skipped the other piece of armor, because I think the opponent told me not to buy it. Plate mail. Because it is made from pure iron, it is cumbersome but can withstand strong attacks. Biomiracle Adol? Oh, because of the crawling. Hi, Asby. I'm just a baby. Don't mind my sword. I might have overleveled for this. Who can say? We can go that way. Yeah, Rosa Rogue has an interesting yarn to about me. Tell her about the part where I single-handedly saved the world from an artificial sun, right? Oh, that's where Boss lives. Okay, let's go see what the other way is. Okay, that's where Boss lives. Oh, I was supposed to come down here and be like, no, dead end. How dare you? I've been tricked. Ah! He respawned. He jump scared me. That one always gets me. Why did they put him so close to the screen transition? It's like Castlevania 2 again. Yeah, apparently I have new lore. I wasn't even aware of this. I'll use the first slot. What do you got over here? Got an orb. Up. Oh, okay. When I hit that, it teleports me, or it's something. Okay, it's really hard to multi-hit when you jump because your game wants to do the stabby stab. I see what's happening. I can't jump. I hate that ledge. Uh-oh. I don't have any healing items. I should be able to damage race this, though. Hello, Ivy. Welcome to side-scrolling Adol. I wonder if there is a place I could just stand and then stab upward. Oh god, I can't get a jump off. Don't stand inside of it. That's what I'm learning. God damn. Oh. I'm gonna die. We learned some valuable lessons. I'm tempted to see if that works, though. He did teleport. They're probably good level-wise. Oh, I just want to know. Kinda works. I don't think I should do that. I did learn if you turn, because the sword hitbox kind of starts behind you, you can kind of multi-hit that way. Oh, he's kind of like the Mega Man X4 ice mini boss. Sometimes I can't get a jump. Ow, ow. Yeah, I think it's because I'm falling off that little ledge. This game has no coyote time, no chill. Okay. Yeah, I think I was doing more damage to myself than him. I'm trying to keep an eye on all the lies that are being told about me right now while still fighting this boss. Alright, there's robbers. Dark, filthy, trash, dirty valley. What? Excuse me. Oh, good boy. I got the light statue. Actually, okay, the next level's at 30,000. I was gonna wonder if it was at 25 again. I forgot I was still on the stairs. I need to get out of this awful farty music. It's not really farty. Just does not stand up to the high bars that the other Ys games have had. Or even this game. Please jump. Oh, I'm bonking. That's what's happening. Where did my hat come from? Well, not this hat. This hat came from Genshin. This hat came from me throwing $5 at my sprite artist. Ah. Iframes are for chumps. Okay, maybe I want iframes. Oh, it like moves their hitbox. That's interesting. I didn't realize this. I could go through this. Though I must have done it at one point, so just bad memory on my part. Oh, I'm glad this game doesn't have any like platforming challenges. Anyway, look how close we are to the Genshin goal. All thanks to you guys. Just 3 more. And I think DCD said he was working on it, so yeah, ideally only 2 more. I think Plombo also tried it, but I don't think Plombo's phone, I don't think it could handle it. Poor Plombo. I'm glad to see you're safe, Adol. I was worried about you. Let's get out of here. Now hurry and take that statue to the mayor's house. I did go to SuperCon a couple weekends ago. There were a lot of Genshin cosplayers there. I guess we had a couple of the voice actors from the English dub. A lore section. I guess I can consider it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my Ring of Power against that boss. Whoops. I could have been doing double damage that whole time. McGuire. Edgar, join forces with us. When he's revived, the whole world will be ours. Just an evil man, casually sitting there, talking. If you give me the statues in your possession, I will let you rule half of this world. I would do a fan art section, except I don't got no fan art yet. Maybe when more fan art appears in the art part of the Discord. Are you mad? You have no idea what you're doing. And here I thought you'd make a good governor. Well, suit yourself. But you still must hand over the statues. If you don't, who knows what might happen to the good people at Redmont. Out of the way! That was McGuire, the Lord of Valestein. Valestein Castle. He finally came here to threaten me in person. You deserve to know the full story. Please listen carefully. Long ago, the Felghana region was ruled by a fiend named Galbalon. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate, like, someone just was like, I love your design, I just want to draw you. And I was like, thank you. And it was so amazing. And then the second one was just like, mutuals, tag me and I'll draw you. I got lucky on that. Yeah, it feels really good. I did not come up with the design. I mean, I influenced it and I helped design it, but I kind of gave a bunch of things to a guy and he just made the design. Fantastic designer. Fantastic sprite artist, Canal Pop. I mean, let me just grab them real quick. There he is. He doesn't stream or... I don't think he has a presence on Twitch. He's never been in the Twitch chat, so I haven't done the, like... I guess there's, like, an artist thing you can do and give him a badge. It said that he was sealed away by a brave warrior. Maguire is trying to revive Galbalon and use his power to invade other countries. You've probably noticed by now that everyone from Valestein Castle is fixated on the statues. That's because they were used by the legendary hero to seal Galbalon. BizHawk, why are you being weird? I learned about all this from a man who lives in seclusion in the Elder Mountains. Please take this letter to him. Received Edgar's letter. That's where our, that's where Dogi went. Sorry for imposing on you once again. That's all anyone does to Adol. I ought to go myself, but my leg is still injured from the incident at the mine. Please forgive me. Oh, I never noticed he has a little cast. Cute. I feel like if you're not bouncing to the drum beat of this song, well, what are you doing? God gave Adol a jump button. I'm making sure I put it to good use. What's the next shield? 6,000? I guess we could buy that. I know, right? There we go. Now we have the third tier of everything. Once I remember how to save the game. I skipped the beat, that one. What are we doing? We're going to the mountains. Alright, we haven't been here in... Oh, I really like this one, actually. Ah! What are you? Some kind of bug, but you have a big tail? Big hops? Welcome back, Plombo. We're in the mountains. With this beautiful scrolling cloud. How did I take damage? How did you hit me? Now we get to hear the Plombo story. Oh, it's the rocks. Legend of Plombo. Ah, surprise. No, I appreciate your work. I appreciate your clip of that guy's face melting in that video game. Oops. Alright, no more bouncy bounces. Oh, good. It's a good thing crouching seems to lower your hitbox so much. Your hurt box. Oh wow, they're dropping a lot of money. So I just spent like 6,000. Oh, I cannot hit those. Oh, they persist. Oh, I can't hit them. They just have 1,000,000 health. Interesting. I wonder if that's what the opponent was talking about just like, you find a place, you just stand just doing that. Oh god, I got deleted. I didn't think I'd get deleted. I thought I would use my herb. So you know in the 90s, there's software that you wanted to register to unlock features? When I was a child, I wanted to use some program that required free registration and wanted my address, so I made an address up. We have more fan art. Why is BizHawk being weird about the audio? Why is Discord... Oh, it's because you didn't link... You linked the, like, post. It wants me to log in on the web browser Discord. Oh, beautiful. I see it now. You found the rest of my body. .635 Plombo Road. Is that a real place, though? Is there a real Plombo Road? That you found out later due to Google Maps? Like, oh no, Plombo is a real place. What program was it? Was it Paint Shop Pro? Oh, I didn't realize you could change direction. You don't remember? Man, Paint Shop Pro is where I used to make sprite comics. Hello, Futami and Miko. Well, we're all talking about origin stories. You gotta give yours now. No. Where's Plombo Man? That's what I read. This guy's kind of rude. Should probably save. Ah! Actually, I wasn't paying attention to see if the little bugs gave experience. Oh my god, I got generated. Oh, they were inside me. The bugs were inside me. Play Dearly Stars. That's the DS one. I got generated again. I just want to know if the little bugs give... Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I feel like I've learned a dark secret. Ah. Alright, thank you, Breezy. Thanks for being here. I learned the dark secret that day. it wouldn't have happened if the little bugs didn't give experience, but turns out... Yeah, grinding this room seems pretty bad, because these guys kind of are annoying. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to get the schedules up. We have a Discord and a Twitter for scheduled posts, and usually we're about 4 p.m. Eastern Standing Time, except for Tuesdays, which is 3... Oh, there's a house! Which is 3 Eastern. Adol, what brings you all the way out here? Dogi, what's going on? Ah, you must be Adol. Come in. Dogi has no idea that we've been trying to save his whole town. So, soldiers from Valestein are searching for the statues, are they? One of them is in these mountains, but its resting place is protected by a powerful magic seal. From what I've heard, the key to release the seal is guarded by a fearsome creature. If you're going to fight it, that sword you have won't be enough. Take this one. Bandit Slayer. That sounds rad. You must be tired. Rest here before you go. Oh, and there's guaranteed health here. Adol, are you sure you want to fight that thing? Don't worry, I'll be fine. Dogi, do you know who you're talking to? The longtime favorite sword of Dogi's teacher. It's as strong as it's easy to use. Wow, there's only one other sword. That happened fast. Get too confident, it'll be your undoing. Be careful out there. Do I get another level? Should I? So there are 2 slightly different versions of that line in the ROM, and one of them is unused. Okay. Wait, I don't want to go here. Let's see how it goes with just this level. I love my shorts. They're comfy and easy to use. Hello. You're not gonna come alive, are you? No, just cool aesthetics. Ah, now I one-shot them. Good job. Good job, Bandit Slayer. Also, I got a level. Might also done it. I like that either my health is being melted or it's only like 1 HP. There's no in between. People do like so much or so little damage. Oh. I like you just leave boss fights. You're like, okay. Harpy? No, she has arms. What the? Oh, yeah, the timer ring. Forgot. Oh, she can go through the wall. Oh god, I got generated. Not as badly as she got generated, but... Oh, you're really hard to hit. Definitely gonna win this fight, but... You're putting up a fight. Not even enough for a level. Staff of Judgment. I guess we go back to that statue. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to go in here. A staff with the power to release the seal on the resting place of the statue in the Elder Mountains. Oh, is there new art, or is it the same one? Ah, there it is again. Do you want this on the stream overlay? That'll be my new live 2D rig. No, I got bullied. Allow me to stab your cushy underside. The seal on the statue's resting place is lifted. I mean, a pit. I guess I'll go in it. It's these guys again. This is almost like the same cave. Is this the same cave? Alright, if you don't do it right, it can go bad. Stop it. You're gonna make me use the thing. I guess this cave's longer. Maybe? It's hard for me to know. Alright, hopefully this is not a cursed save, where I just get pelted with rocks. Oh god, it's a dragon. So quick. No, I can't hit it. Oh, I gotta level up. I guess it could hide under... No, the wings hit me. Okay. We'll go level up. We just have to take care of these guys first, and then we'll bug. They'll bug up. Ah. It's hard to get it started. I will admit that. That tactic is... I can't hit him. What? I don't even get a hit. Fine, be that way. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go heal. So I think we're only like a screen away from that. I think it was easier to set up in the first room. So that's probably your best bet. What are the next level? Okay, another 10,000. Almost went the wrong way. Ah, the jumping. God, Genesis drum samples, or not samples, but Genesis FM's drums kick ass. So you think one level's enough? Oh, that's the wrong save. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna go hit it and see how it works. We always have the save at the Hermit. I mean, these things don't hurt anymore. Yeah, it's like if you could get it started. Alright. We should go heal? We done fucked up. Yeah, I feel like it's easier in the other room. Hey, Sass. How is the ease? It's going pretty easy. I mean, I die like every time I change screens and they decide to upgrade all the enemies. It'll be a ba 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 ba, but ain't nothing a little grinding can't fix. How are you, Sass? How was, I missed yesterday's stream. How was the rock? I could go grind. Let's go see about hitting this dragon, I guess. I have a lot of money. There's that. In the fine tradition of Jumanji. Yeah, I was tempted to do, because we're doing the upcoming Party Planet. I was tempted to do the PS2 Jumanji game, but we're gonna go play Klonoa after the Party Planet, so I figured Pac-Man Fever would be good. That's the wrong save again. Oh, God. Either you melt or they melt. There's nothing in between. Oh, I bet. And then there's also a PC Jumanji game that isn't the one you played. There's a party a party game based on the original movie. It's on Steam. Stop right there. Oh no, I didn't save. You again. Hand over that statue. Oh, you played that one too? A cave-in. This must be Galbalan's curse. To think I'd be trapped in here with you of all people. Indeed. But now would be a good time for you to explain why you're working for McGuire. Sure, why not? I'll tell you the whole story. A year ago, the town where I lived was razed on Lord McGuire's orders. Right before my eyes, one by one, my parents and all of my friends were killed. Only Elena and I survived. After that, I went to work at the castle, so that I could find a chance to exact revenge on McGuire. It wasn't long before I learned of his and Garland's plan to revise Gabalin. Ballin? But Galbalin is far more powerful than McGuire realizes. When he's revived, Valestein Castle will be destroyed. That will be my revenge. You're gonna fucking doom the whole world? Maguire's life will be ended by his own greed. You can just, like, stab him. What greater humiliation could there be? Sure, but maybe you could exact revenge... Oh, sure, maybe you could exact revenge that way. But have you considered how many people have died while you've helped revive Galbalan? People just like that... People just like the friends and family that you're seeking revenge for. Hold on, did you hear something just now? Adol, I'm here to help. It's my power to break down walls. Is that you, Chester? It's me, Dogi. Dogi. Chester, what happened to you? 10 years ago, you were full of dreams. It was a little more sarcastic than I thought coming out of Adol. Like, sure, you could do that. Remember when you wanted to make Felghana the world's biggest trading hub? But look at what you're doing now. You should quit working for those people at the castle. Let's talk like we used to, Chester. Forgive me, Dogi. Thanks for all your help, Master. I'm glad you took the time to come out here and see me, Dogi. And Adol, stop by if you ever find yourself around here again. Let's get back to town, Adol. I mean, I might come back. You have a pretty good grinding spot. Hold on. Doesn't something feel off? Something must have happened while we were away. I love Dogi. We're big fans. Mr. Gardner, what happened while we were gone? It's bad, Dogi. Soldiers from Valestein Castle came and took almost everyone hostage. I think there was only like 4 people in this town. What? Adol, you've got to help them. Take this ring with you. My teacher asked me to give it to you. You could help. Also, did Dogi have a different sprite when he was in the mountains? Like he had a nice long sleeve shirt? Be careful, Adol. I have noticed that people's sprites have been changing. Like this guy, the mayor, he had a little like boot on his foot. Now he's in like action mode. They took everyone to the castle. Everyone? Guys, I don't know. It sure still seems pretty lively in here. So I could get all banded stuff. Yeah, sure. I think the opponent told me not to. I thought it looked like he had a different sprite. They took everyone to the castle. I feel like I've never had to recharge the ring. Maybe I'm not using the rings enough. But it's always like hanging around 200. And it's like, it maxes out like 225, so... What is the ring they gave me? I didn't want to put it on. I just want to look at it. Restores the vitality of its wearer. Okay, so we have our healing power now. The one who goes into battle with this formidable shield needs not fear for their safety. Widely available in shops, but provides excellent protection. You told me you got me a mass-produced... Fine. I'm going back to that cave, though. I'm getting more gold. Oh, yeah. That's a Cave of Evil. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna get another level and some money, I guess. Unless the castle probably has a good spot, but I don't know. This seemed like a safe spot. It's got a heal built in. Just gotta get past all these jumping guys. I could kill them. Help offset my, I'm assuming I won't get generated that fast in the cave again. Now that I have all this equipment. Yeah, they still sneak it in there. What was it? It was like right here or something? Yes! Yes! I think Cave of Evil might have been preserved from the original Genesis script. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, this feels illegal. Maybe I shouldn't level again. I'll get close, I guess. I wanted to get to 10,000 gold. Next level is like weird. Okay. I feel better now. What a ridiculous. Yeah. 65535. Is that the last level up? If it's the last level up, then I might as well do it in here. But if you think it'll make the game too easy, I won't do it. What say you? That rock went flying. What are they doing? I didn't realize they could jump with the rock on. Yeah, okay. Did you see those rocks flying? Can I get that happen again? It's like I waited too long and they're like, zoom. Aw, this one won't do it. I think it's because they were off screen or something. I think it's the way the game spawns enemies, I think. I think it was spawning them like midair. Why is this song so good? It's only on these screens. What sickos made this? I like that there's the Elder Mountains and mountains. There's two separate. To the castle. Hey, Elena. Elena, why are you here? Redmount was attacked by soldiers from this castle. I thought I could find Chester if I came here. The soldiers here are ruthless. They will kill you without a second thought. It's too dangerous for you to go inside. Wait here until I come back. I mean, she's been handling herself really well. I guess the song is like a short loop, but... No, it isn't. It's still going. I'm gonna chill then. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna have some water then. I'm also playing on a Saturn pad, which makes playing Genesis games that much sweeter. Oh, let's go. What are you? Back to the crotch stab. It's just like Wonder Boy, Monster World. There's one crotch stab. Oh, that. Now we're just jamming. I should have bought the rest of what was at the shop.
Now it's going to be tougher for you to make the cut.
You would think that, Stadler, but I'm pretty strong. I like their eyes light up. That's cute. I really want to break candles to get hearts. I had a feeling I need to bait those out. Ah! Guy jump scared me. Oh yeah, gotta see if the walls have meat. Yeah, there's been a lack of illusory walls in this game. Or mazes. Fan art version 3. Hey, get back here. I love his little like flail with the sword. He says, "Ah, there's he is." Jamming, we're jamming. Ow, I stood there like an idiot. Oh god, the top of it hurts. I wanted to see if you could jump over it. I was gonna take a death anyway, because I lost health. I don't know why, I was too busy looking at the fan art. That's my excuse. It was too fast to, like, that thing generated my health. I didn't have a chance. Bouncy boy, come on. Whatever. I like this guy who spits. Must use Harb. I have a lot of American friends. Okay, I don't say a lot, but I have a few that say the H in herb, which I believe happens in other countries like Britain, but they're American. It's funny. It just rubs off on them. God. Alright, that guy was faster than I thought he would. I am an American. I say herb. Yeah, I imagine. I like it though. Was it in the PC Engine version or the TurboGrafx version that the opponent mentioned? Yeah, I got caught standing on those guys. Do I want to go up? I have non-American friends. Adol's path is obstructed by an evil barrier. Good. Game for sickos. Like World's a Rogue, aren't we friends? Do you pronounce the H in herb? Herb? Harb? Harvey Birdman? A wicked barrier. That sounds awesome. I imagine they spent all day weaving it. Only the Wicker Man could get past this wicked barrier. Woo. Have I been cloaked by saying we're friends? Forever. You'll download this clip and forever cherish it. My ping tuber friend. Dang, I should have not bought that shield. Whatever. The battle shield offers unsurpassed protection when used in tandem with the battle armor. Does that mean it doesn't work without it? It's still good defense. I'm wearing it. Ah! Well. I guess I should have saved after that. Yeah, I don't get to bump, they bump me now. I was like, just glancing over chat. Yeah, I just came up through a screen transition. What's the worst that could happen? Destroyed. Absolutely. Absolutely and utterly destroyed. Ah! See, it's hard because I want to do the crouch stab on them, but I'm too close to the stairs. Alright, let's try that again. Take 2 of getting the battle shield. The messed up part is I did put it on, and it didn't matter because it just generated instantly. I was deleted. That guy's messed up. That placement? It's for sickos. And this is where the boss is. Or a boss. Oh, look at him. He's got a little flail thing. I should have leveled up again. Okay, it's okay. It's alright. So now I get to do this platforming again. Ah. I think the room below this is probably our best bet. It had like a few goods. Like that room and then this, yeah. I mean, I didn't put on my power gear. So maybe that's my fault. Damn it, stairs. Why you do this? We'll just take care of it here. Nope. I'm a crawl. Have you seen how fast they delete Adol? I'm gonna poke at their Achilles and they're gonna like it. This game's cool. By the way, Plombo, did your phone work for Genshin? iFramer for cowards. Aww. I thank you for trying. I forgot. That guy exists to just delete you when you come up the stairs. I thank you for trying. Well, if I was playing Genshin Impact right now, I'd probably be like accidentally climbing walls. Because that seems to be what I'm good at in that game. Yeah, let's play it in a phone emulator. Okay, we have heal armor, we've got power armor, we've got an herb. All sorts of stuff we can do. Just making sure I had the right equipment picked. Ah, you just gotta find the right spot. Yeah, you could try BlueStacks or Nox? Obtain the Crimson Bracelet. That's everyone's weakness. I guess I could look at it. When worn, this bracelet can destroy barriers created by evil forces and wickets. Yeah, I think when I saw I could like find the right spot to stand in, it looked doable. Yeah, pretty strong ankles. We'll see about that. That's what Achilles thought too. How many times have you played these three? You gotta debug. Sorry, I just like the noise it makes. That reminds me of when I had to debug the dot level ROM hack I made of Castlevania. Means I had to play Castlevania, and I was so rusty at it. Take that, wicked barrier. Reacting to the Crimson Bracelet, the barrier created by the statue dissipates. You know what would have been cool if I did like, I played 2 instances of the emulator? One with the original ROM and one with your Renewal. Just had them side by side. Just having the same inputs. That's the ultimate side-by-side comparison. So I could go down. I feel like down is the answer I want. Yeah, down probably has like a sword or something. Or armor. I like the dog disappeared. What that dog doing? Oh god. So desync. Dang. That make it an extra challenge. Oh yeah, it's there. We can play Genshin right now. Why did I save? I meant to do this. Yeah, that's there until Thursday. Because that's when the promotion ends. I don't have to... I took damage. I kind of want to reload, but not that asinine. You know, you get the last armor, you just decide to save. Is it just Raiden? Pulling out the sword out of her chest? That's just kind of what she do. Hey, I'm gonna hold the crouch button. Because apparently you don't... Oh, okay, you can't hit me. Oh. Okay. I still have my herb. That's just where it comes from. I loaded long save, didn't I? It's not my fault they have both the same... Okay. I never put on the power ring. I like to take the battle first without using it, just to see if I need it. No, no strategy. Only stab. What strategy? I don't need the stinking strategy. Let me turn that herb off. It's too easy to accidentally use the herb because you can actually use it when you're at full health, I learned. Adol, behind you! Get inside. I'm sorry I ignored what you said. I was worried about you and couldn't help but follow you inside. Gosh dang it, Elena. This man was about to attack you. I've seen him before. He went with McGuire to threaten Mayor Edgar. So, you're Adol. I heard you've given Chester a lot of trouble. You've come at a good time. You've come at a good time. Take me to Lord McGuire's chambers. As you wish. That fool is in no more use to me. In any case, stand back. Alright. He's getting away. Wait, this could be a trap. I like your little sword. Isn't it suspicious that he opened the door with no resistance at all? You're right. It does look like he's trying to lure us somewhere else. You stay here, Elena. I'll go after him. I read that as Stab Daddy, and I guess I am the Stab Daddy. Back to the rad music. Hey. No bully me. I'm the Stab Daddy and Elena's the Stab Mommy. That got weird. Also, I kind of have like 3 anime girlfriends already. We'll let Dogi have this one. A man's voice can be heard from the other side of the door. A knight with blue armor has the key to this door. Please get it and set us free. Is that Chester? Oh, I like this one's like... Oh no! Strategy, he says. Obtain the dungeon key. What? It had boss music and a health bar. What are you talking about? I didn't even use the power ring. I just stabbed him in the feetsies. Who's in here? If I'm not mistaken, we met at the Ilburn's ruins. I am Pierre. Did we meet? I thought... Oh, maybe you saw me get kicked into the lava pit. Because I was in the ceiling. Edgar and I planned to put an end to McGuire's plot, but this is not how I expected it to turn out. I'm Bob. The cave-in at the mine was arranged by the authorities from this castle. Everyone who knew about it was locked up in this cell. Hi, Bob. Yeah, I knew who the guy was, I didn't realize we met. Let's come over, Lord McGuire. Has he even imprisoned one of his own soldiers? Take this bracelet with you. Azure bracelet. I'll take care of freeing the hostages in the other cells. You should hurry onward. Thanks, green-haired dude. Green-haired dude's actually the hero in another game somewhere. No, I'm kidding. He has special hair. One day I'll remember how to get into this. What did he give me? When worn, this bracelet can destroy barriers created by evil forces. Oh. Was there another barrier I could have ran into? Dang. Look, he had the boss music, the boss health bar. I'm gonna count it. I wonder if his hair looks weird in the other versions. You won't remember. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reload, but might have to start using the power bracelet. Wait, I have the thing, right? Okay.
Now I'm going to show you a real professional shot.
Stadler, I'd like to see you try and do this. Okay, now I know what we're dealing with. Oh, God. Is it even worth doing that? Turn it off. Yeah, it might just be time to avoid enemies. Not like I get anything. I mean, you get gold, but kind of in it now, huh? All the stuff I could have bought. Like, worst case scenario, I have that ring power refill. And I got a new ring. Game is just throwing every item now at me. It's like, we gotta fill all these boxes. Sorry, kid. Renders its wearer invulnerable to any and all attacks. Ooh. That sounds good. I bet that cuts through ring power really crazy, though, so we'll have to save our ring power for that. I'm just gonna save every room. Probably seems like a good... Oh no, I can't. I can't get back over. Is this a thing I can stand on? Okay. I wasn't expecting a clock tower. I can never find the spot it wants. And a flame sword. Wowie zowie. The most powerful sword in the region, infused with fire. This sword is without peer in the right hands. Okay. I'll take a new weapon. There, what we got? What's over here? Nothing. Well, they didn't let me jump. That's fine. I don't know if there's floor down here or not. I guess there hasn't been death pits, right? But there might be spikes. There have been spikes. Oh, there's just these guys. To be fair, these guys are like a death pit. Don't worry, you'll get yours. As soon as I make this jump. I should have the herb equipped. Alright, you won't get yours. Oh, I can actually generate these now. Never mind. Never mind. Nothing to be afraid of. Well, you know, I'm the platforming king. Have you watched all my streams? Well, that was not the way to go. Ah, I tried jumping. That time the game got me. Game got me good on that. Jump first before you move. That's the secret I will tell you about this video game. How far you go up? Okay. I don't think I can make that jump, but it's so tempting me. Owie. Coyote time's awful for cowards. I mean, Ease is a game not for cowards, that's for sure. Like, as a series. This is as far as you go. Here I come. Yeah, I got scared, but I think it's a fine chance to heal. Poor guy. He gave me 5 HP of damage. I was scared. Cool belt. Last time I was in a bell tower, someone died. But I guess they didn't die. That guy was added in the X68K version. I'm glad. I hope in Open Felghana he has like a huge backstory. Gabalon has been revived. I have no further need of this frail human form. Once the statues in your possession are mine, I will have nothing to fear. Ow. Alright. If I stand right here... Well, okay, that time the bouncy things hit me. Damn. Okay, there is a spot. Also, next time I'll use the power thing. I like to figure out strats first and then resort to my like use items. I can't believe he's an actual demon. I like that the bouncy things are just in my face. Oh no. Okay. That space that I was standing in is very particular. But it does exist. It do exist. I forgot to save. I mean, I like doing this little rock. Gives me time to think. Oh right, there's also this part. The strategy is I gotta find the spot. I mean, you could just run back and forth. But clearly I like to just try to see what I can abuse. Like, it's kind of how I play video games. Like this, right here, that's happening right now. I love that. Oh, jeez. Damn, I didn't get there in time. Even more parallax. I was playing Aqualess, and that game has crazy parallax. Alright, I goofed that last attempt up. He's gonna... Oh. Take that! That's how I play video games. Maybe I should speedrun this. I mean, considering how many times I played the first half of this game, I might be able to route it. The voice of McGuire can be heard through the wall. Adol, I admit defeat. Please come inside. I've been a fool. This whole disaster came about because I was beguiled by Garland's promises. As soon as Galbaland was revived, my castle was invaded by those monsters. Garland is a surviving servant of Galbalon. He planned from the start to use his castle for his vile ends. The way things are going, the Felghana region is headed for a return to the Dark Ages. Our only remaining hope is for someone to go to Galbaland Island and use the 4 statues to seal Galbaland away once again. Take this with you. It will open the entrance to Galbaland Island. Receive, demonic idol. Okay. I have caused so much trouble for everyone. I must make amends for what I've done. Adol, I'm so glad you're okay. Elena. Oh, I already forgot what it was. The Wicked Idol? A disembodied voice reverberates against the castle walls. This is the fate of those who would interfere with the resurrection of Galbalan. Take a good look, Adol. Oh no! Oh, okay. Goblin! If you wish for this woman to live, bring the 4 statues to Galbaland Island. Valestein Castle has fallen to the schemes of Chester and Galbaland. I was powerless to stop it. What am I fighting for? To save Dogi's home? Or is it for Elena's sake? I couldn't even save her from being taken away before my eyes. What kind of swordsman am I? What kind of adventurer? Why are you having this Christ as a character now, of all times? Goblin's speech was pink in the original Mega Drive version, but red in X6800. Okay, 1000. Back to the cheerful town music. Boing, 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 boing. Adol, on behalf of everyone in this town, thank you. Wait, none of these people exist. Why long face, Adol? You're the hero of this town. Wait, where's Elena? Did something happen to her? Dogi, I never felt so helpless in my entire life. Goblin has kidnapped Elena. I was completely powerless. I couldn't do anything to help her. Honestly, Dogi, what kind of adventurer am I? Adol, you're a great swordsman. It takes a truly strong person to understand their own weakness. You should go fill Mayor Edgar in on what's happened. After that, you can go and help Elena. Hey, who are you to judge, Mr. ROM Hacker? Should I just buy all this shit? Oh god, that's expensive. I don't even know what it does. What else am I gonna buy? Money means nothing now. No, really, what did I buy? Oh, it's in here. I just did it. I hope it makes the game harder. A precious, valuable, and thoroughly mysterious necklace. As its name suggests, it was created by spirits. Oh, I hope that's just like a MacGuffin that beats the game or whatever. I haven't had one of those in a while. Oh, he still has his little boot. How can I ever thank you enough? I'll take those statues back now. Wait, let me go to Galbalin Island. What? I know someone will have to go there. But if you go, who knows if you'll come back alive? Well, it seems mysterious. You're still young. You have an entire lifetime's worth of experiences ahead of you. Oh, yeah, that's Dot. I'm the only one here who can stand against Galbalan. If I don't go now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Dogi. Mayor, please let Adol handle it. Adol is no simple traveler. He's an adventurer. As such, there are things he has to do, even if he can't be sure he'll survive. What? I'm getting on the boat. I'm taking that boat, and I'm going upriver. And I'm gonna kick that son of a bitch so hard. Let's put our faith in his strength and courage. Very well then. Take this with you. You need it on Galbalin Island. Receive the Nightfire Gem. Hey, I thought my inventory was full. Goblin is incredibly powerful, but I have some good news for you. Destroy his arms first, disable his electric shock attack. Then you'll be able to hurt him. Mayor, why do you know this? Oh, I mean, to be fair, I've used boats correctly. I played a version where the boat was fine. What did I get? Oh, it's a usable. Nightfire gem. Emits a light that can illuminate any darkness. Cool. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, really? That's funny. I guess we didn't get that far. To the island. Look at me. I'm just a little dude on a boat. Oh, I was hoping it was like a... I was hoping it would be like I could jump and attack and it turned into like that shinobi level. The eyes of the demonic idol begin to glow as the ground tremors and the entrance of the cave slowly opens. So sadly I did not rip Sadler. It was already ripped by the time I had learned of Sadler memes. You have to change the palette in this cave area to make it darker. Why? It wasn't spoopy enough? Oh. What does this thing do? Oh, skeleton. Where'd he go? How does this light work? It's like Bowser's back door. Yeah, there's a... If you go to one of the Stadler meme videos, there's like a Mediafire link with like all of the stuff. How? Is there finally a maze? I'm probably just gonna die. The necklace starts to shine and Adol regains his strength. Oh, that was like a heal thingy. That's the expensive thing. Oh. 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 Do I have the credit? He didn't ask for it. Alright, I'm gonna load my save and then... Try not to get generated by skeletons. I'll try. I make no promises. We'll save in here. Hello, skeleton. Oh. They still hurt a lot. Oh, it turned around. There has to be this thing, because they can't go on this thing. Oh. I swear I used my thing on this thing. Fine, video game. What's this? Cool. I will use my herb. As that is cheaper to replace than the big expensive bracelet thing. keep wanting to loop, and you can't loop it. God, I didn't realize that far ahead. Adol can move when you're not paying attention. Hi, can I stab you from here? No. Alright. To be fair, it's dark. It's even the right way. I've been bamboozled. I'm not the only person that has Stadler also. I guess I'll just fall. Oh, that skeleton lives. This light's nuts. Is this like transparent on the Super Nintendo version? I want to know what that version looks like. Probably wanted that hole. Why think I have no health? Ah! That's why you had no health. Wait, what? No, wait. That guy just doesn't have health. I don't know. I'm just gonna use the flashy thing in a bunch of places. Don't mind me. God damn it. Alright. I thought I looped back or something. I think part of the choppiness every now and then, I think this is BizHawk being weird with OBS. It does that sometimes. I was on real hardware until EverDrive issues happened. By the way, if you play Genshin, I might be able to afford a new EverDrive Pro, and then I could have less problems. Ideally, hopefully. Or a Mister. That maybe is the ultimate end goal. Is like all the money we get from the stream I've been saving up. And I have recapped a few systems, but like, you know, a Mister would save me a lot of trouble. That's really all the money goes towards. I ain't driving limousine, riding, jet plane flying. I just play video game on the internet. Is there a jump here? Is this? I don't know. God damn. Unfair. I think we have looped though. Now that I've fallen down here. Yeah, that goes that way. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna hold left. Ah, I can't see. Which is the point? But also, it's just so easy to just run into something and die. Well, we now know the fastest way here. Oh, this is the intro of the game. It's even got the little parallax going. Well, okay, how's this work? Since we never used it. Oh, okay. And then I can just turn off that ring and use that. Here, we'll make a save. Oh, can't make a save in here. We'll make a save in here. We'll make it in... What was Sunset Hall? Whatever, we're making it here. You will go no further than this. Ready your sword. I am. That's right. Ah. Damn. Almost had him. Almost had him on the first go. I mean, he probably has another form, but I'm not here to... Damn it, the randomness of that. Forgot you swing faster, Crouch. Please have another form. Please? Got him in the shins. Okay. We're gonna keep a save, because I don't have a lot of, like... I don't have a lot of resources. I do have that healing, or the ring power thing. Worst case scenario. Ooh, pretty. Adol, wait! Oh, it's Chester. I thought it was gonna be Elena. I caused this mess, and it's my responsibility to end it. There's no need for you to die here. Then Chester gets sent flying across screen. Yeah, I gotta make sure I keep my nice necklace. A deep, rumbling voice makes itself heard. Welcome, Adol. I commend your bravery in coming here. Gobbleon, where is Elena? See for yourself. Don't come any closer, please. Elena. Elena has nothing to do with this. I'll take her place. Let her go. Again, the deep voice of Goblin can be heard. You are no use to me. I am only interested in the statues that Adol possesses. How appropriate that the brother and sister should die together. Adol, take a good look at what happens to those who defy me. Chester, he gets a little hovercraft. Zoom! And yeah, her sprite is well animated and cute. Goblin, I'm going to kill you. For all of my friends who are dead because of you. Your bravado is meaningless. I have regained my full strength. You have no chance of defeating me. Chester, stop this madness. Why must you fight? Why must we kill each other? Goblin is a living being, just like us. You're taking his side? Can't we talk this over before resorting to violence? I'd love to have a nice chat instead of fighting, but it's not going to work. Either we kill Goblin or he kills us. Those are the options before us. And in the latter case, he could bring about the end of the human race. Have you finished saying your goodbyes? It's time for you to die. Hold on, Goblin. If you spare their lives, I'll give you the statues. But if you kill them, you'll never get them. Quite the thoughtful fellow, aren't you? Very well. Get on that platform with the statues. Can I save again? Okay. I can. Now I don't watch the cutscene. Bye. Ahaha! It's so weird it lets me do that. Oh, I was hoping I broke it. Now begins the age of Goblin. To begin this new era, I will show you my power. Oh, shit. Wait. It's so hard to see if I have the shield equipped because it blocks so much of the red glowy. I know I'm wasting my power energy. Oh god, that did not heal as much as I had hoped. I can't move or see. Oh, I was told to take off his arms. Okay, I wonder if the hands don't actually have health. Oh god, he won't come over here. This is gonna be interesting. So here's the thing, I could go do the cave again, and I probably wouldn't take as much damage. Mostly because I know the route. Let me try to use it without the ring power. Yeah, okay. You can't be grinding. There's no grinding to be had. Ow, I let myself get generated, sadly. What? I can't jump sometimes. I hate this room. I thought it was gonna be a full, like the herb. So, silly me. Oh. That didn't work. No, there's time, but it won't accomplish anything. I guess I gotta hit him in the head, so maybe he comes down. Alright, we'll wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, you get 3 uses of it. Okay. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I've never tried the invincibility ring. Oh god, I got stuck again. It's like impossible to move sometimes. Because it's like you're not on flat ground. Ow. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh, he opens up? No. Yeah? It is a lot. Let me try the power ring. Maybe I need this part too. On. I see. Okay. Get in and get out. That's all you gotta do. Don't get generated. Background's full Amiga. Never go full Amiga. Alright, I've learned some things. Hey, I can get 100 out of this weird pickup. She might be enough. I'm gonna put this thing on anyway. I don't know. Makes me feel better. What? Well, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with BizHawk today. It might not like Firefox, or... Oh god, get over here. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him... Ah, I can't jump! Ah, I keep getting myself generated. Oh, right, they can do that. Alright, they can do different things. Yeah, so the floor is like uneven. You can't really tell because of Yeah, maybe I should do the maze again. Instead of trying to brute force this. No. Where have you been where I can't save in boss rooms? Taking a lot of damage. Probably sleeping. Probably right. I just want to hit you. Why are you so finicky with that? I'm doing more damage to myself than him. You know, the pallet might not even be doing more damage to him. I might just need to turn on the invincibility and just go ham or something. That's how we solved the ES2 boss, as I turned on the invincibility and went ham. The only thing is I don't know how long does it drain. Yeah, you can see I get popped up every now and then. And whenever I, like, can't jump, it's me falling down or something. Let's try it. Protect ring. I hate that I can't jump sometimes. That didn't help. Ow. I hate this fucking sword. I hate having to hit things above me. Alright, we're not using that. We're gonna use power. But we're gonna redo the cave.
That made my shot a little tougher.
I don't remember if there's 2 skeletons in this part. I don't think there is. There's 2 in this part, but I only need to get past this one. I don't know if touching those do anything. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a skeleton in here. Ah, I hit right. Oh, I almost got. Alright, when we fall here, we need to... need to hold left. And there's another skeleton? Yeah. I don't remember there's more than 2. Trying to get there with as much resources as I have. As I can. There is a skeleton here. I wonder where that hole would lead you. Oh, god damn it. The last skeleton touched me. Alright, here's the thing. We can still... because we still have, like, a use of this. We have 3 uses of this. We'll get you the 100, right? What? No, I didn't put on the power ring. God damn it, game. Did I save? No. I was gonna save when I was good and ready, and then game decided to trick me. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just stab this guy again. That's not good. Okay, I do have to remember crouching does, like, lower your... or widens your hitbox a little bit. Okay. Easy clap on that guy. And I can save after the whole cutscene. I'm gonna go save the world! That means I have a full heal on death, a full heal on herb, and a little bit extra juice for the ring power. I just have to play carefully, not get myself murdered. I'm gonna close my web browser since it probably is what's being weird. I like his little... I love this part. Yes, yes, I'll give you the statues, except not. Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get, probably. I'm gonna take this hand out first. Huh? Okay, let us use this, and we'll have this equipped. And I will not hit him. God, that's so annoying. It's so hard. It's so hard. I might have to play claw. The amount that you need to jump and then hit him is so specific. Oh my god. Is there a place I could stand? Oh, that hit me in a really bad way. Like, why is this so terrible? We have this. I think we just have to find the height. Equipment-wise, we have it. It's just... Why are you built like this? Why are the hitboxes on top of the sword so unusable? Jump! Also, sometimes you can't jump. Oh, I didn't realize I broke his hand already. Why? Why? No, really, why is it like this? It's not a fight against the... Oh, I never put the power on. God damn it. It's a fight against, like, the jankness of the hitboxes, which is kind of funny. I guess that's the only way the ease fight could end, huh? Alright, we'll play claw style. God damn it. I have no damage done to him. Ah, no, I should move. Oh no. Why are you like this? Plombo, why'd you program the game like this? It doesn't help I can barely see because of the fucking background. And then sometimes I can't jump because of the background. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Plombo. I bet that other hack wouldn't do this to me. They'd probably be like, oh, we have the HP of the final boss or something. Why am I dying? Why is this happening? God damn it, I just can't reach. I'm not battling this boss, I'm battling the jumping of this video game. I can't jump now, because I'm constantly being juggled with the floor. I couldn't heal. Oh, see, now he's being all, oh, I know something the person who's never played this game doesn't know. That's fine. I like this. I just don't like the part where I can't jump all the time. Like, it doesn't feel good. Damn it. Well, now you got me curious. I have a shield ring, a timer ring, a heal ring, and a protect ring. The protect ring seemed like it counted down too fast. Maybe the shield ring? I've like never used the shield ring. Maybe I do have to use the other ring. Maybe you just throw your HP at this thing. If this is all you do, I'm kind of sad. Damn it, Plombo, fix your video game. Oh no, actually ran out. Elena, are you okay? Where's Chester? He left for the center of the island in order to sink it into the sea. What? With the state he's in, he'll never make it out of here. Elena, you go out of here. You get out of here. I'll go help him. Wait, Adol. Please don't follow him. He says that it's his responsibility to carry out this mission himself. Don't you care if he dies? Wouldn't you grieve for him? Please understand, Adol. 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 If he dies, no one will suffer more than me. We lived together for 17 years. But he will survive. I have faith that he will come back alive. Elena. I need to clarify something. There is a legend in this region about a lone hero who sealed Galbalan away. The village where Chester and I used to live was populated by the descendants of that hero. Lord Maguire considered us an obstacle to reviving Galbalan, so he destroyed our village. As a result, my brother is the only person alive who knows how to sink this island. There's no other way to seal away Galbalan for eternity. Chester has to do it himself. I'm sorry, Elena. I didn't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Now you understand. It's not safe to stay here. Elena, come with me. Right, let's go. My work is finished. Adol, please take good care of Elena. It's time to leave, Dogi. Already? Why so early in the morning? We decided to leave early in the morning so that no one would see us, remember? Alright, I forgot. You go on ahead. I have a little errand to run. Then I'll catch up with you. Okay. I'm just gonna go in everyone's houses while they're sleeping. So, you've really decided to leave. Mayor Edgar, I want you to do one thing for me. What is it? I'll gladly do anything you ask. I may return to this town someday. I would like to see it bigger and more successful. It's a promise, Adol. I will make this town the biggest training center in the world. We will miss you. I like that he's just bullying towns. Let's go say goodbye to the old lady. The Dawn Palette is a Genesis exclusive. Who is this? Thanks to you, I have a dream now. Someday I want to travel around the world, like you do. Why are you up so early? Why are you up so early? Who is this? Oh wait, we found Bob. You're Bob. That was Bob. He was in the cage. I remember now. It's my fault. I had a week between the game. Between parts. It's Bob. Wow, it's Bob. Good morning, Adol. I'm sorry, but the store doesn't open until 8 o'clock. You're not gonna give Adol a goodbye. You're not gonna give Adol a chance for business. Adol, the man who saved this village. I destroyed magic and ease. There's no more magic. Think about that. Hey Adol, you're up early today. Where are you going with all that luggage? You look like you're leaving town. That's funny. You're funny. You're a funny guy. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Are you really leaving? I was hoping you'd stay and live with us. What? You don't know anything about Adol. Dogi and I have made up our minds. We decided to leave town early in the morning so that no one would see us go. Where's Dogi? Is he going with you? He told me to go on ahead of him. Elena, are you sure you're okay with letting him go? You'll never meet anyone else like him. I mean, to be fair, he's got like 3 other anime girlfriends and me. So Elena, it's pretty crowded and it's complicated, but you sure? You may never see him again. Well, I need to get going. If I don't, Adol will leave without me. Take care, Elena. What are you gonna do after leaving this town? Won't you reconsider? If you take the adventure out of my life, there will be nothing left of me. That's all I got, and my red hair. I'll be happy if my life can inspire people to dream, and to expand their view of the world we live in. I need to get going. Please take care, Mr. Gardner. Adol, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. What took you so long, Dogi? Adol, shouldn't you say goodbye to Elena? Are you sure it's okay to just leave like this? She will understand. Let's go. Adol with the cold shoulder. But hey, full screen graphics. Well, not full screen, but not in the HUD. Got some art. Some good old sprite art. Is that like a turtle demon that they killed on the side? Or their boat? God, look at them. Hey, a boat. I didn't crash this one, I promised you. Okay. That's Dark Fact, I think? That's... Or maybe not. Oh, that was the bad guy. That's Chester. Okay. I thought it was recapping. You know, there's a lot of just floating entities. Just floating around doing magic and shit. Oh, see, Elena's got her girl pals. She'll be fine. Oh, hey. You want to go on an adventure too? Yeah, let's go on an adventure. Oh, now we go. Full screen. Mostly. Look, the Genesis is trying. Another of Adol's adventures has come to an end. And yet, it is the beginning of a whole new adventure. For his quest for the unknown never ceases. Always seeking new places and new people. Adol, born in a remote mountain village, started his extensive travels when he was only 16 years old. He's a baby. He was a baby. Now he is famous throughout the world. Oh yeah, he's like the only person with red hair. Regardless of the time and place, people are always stirred by tales of the unknown, sometimes leading them to venture out and see the world for themselves. So is Elena like a recurring character like Dogi? Adol's story may be the one to pique your curiosity. And it could be the start of your own adventure. No! Poor Elena. Well, yeah, that's a remake. Speaking of Oath, I do kind of want to see it. I mean, I might play it on my own time, or I might stream it. I will say I am wanting to do a break. Script editing, hacking, and graphical editing by Brian Kane. Who's Brian Kane? Graphics for this ending sequence edited by MP83. Staff of Wanderers from Ease, Mega Drive version. Who could that person be? Graphics, Koichi Nishida, Satomi Yoshikawa, Maduro, P. Saito, Antonor Kinoshita. Program, Masayasu Yamamoto. Debug, Tsunayoshi Orihara. Music by Yoshiaki Kubadera and Noriyuki Iwadare. So Noriyuki Iwadare, they went on to do Phoenix Wright. I don't know about the other person, but because I'm bad with names of musicians actually. But Noriyuki Iwadare, I do recognize. Original creator, copyright Falcom. Thanks for playing Ys 3 Renewal. Special thanks to you, the streamer. Plombo, where's my special thanks? After adapting this game's music to the Genesis, Noriyuki Iwadare went on to compose the music for literally every game in existence. Every game. No, I only know the one with the lawyer man. Good lawyer man. Is this but you must shut off the system screen? So yeah, about Open Felghana, I do want to look at it. I don't know if it'd be on stream. Oh, there's more song. But I don't know. I do want to take a Falcom break, and when I do come back to Falcom, I do want to play stuff like Sorcerian and some of the Dragon Slayer. At least the Legacy of the Wizard. And I do want to play oh, what was it? Brandish. I do want to play Brandish at some point as well. Which I need to decide if I'm going to play Super Nintendo or just PC 98. He's the Motoi Sakuraba of people who are not Motoi Sakuraba. I'll be fair, I do think Noriyuki Iwadare has more range than Motoi Sakuraba. I love Motoi Sakuraba. And I love his love for prog rock. Whoops, I accidentally full screen the BizHawk and double clicked. Well, we did it, everyone. The land of Felghana is safe from demons. I guess we could go to the ending screen. I guess we earned ourselves a nice ending and a pat on the back. Welcome to the ending screen. Welcome to the QR code that ominously sits above me. So yeah, that was Ys 3. So that's the first 3 chapters of Ys. I mean, book 1 and 2 are directly intertwined. I feel like you can't play one without the other, and that's why they don't even sell them separate anymore. They sell them together. Ys 3 is kind of a weird one, both, you know, I guess it's being the first game outside of the book 1 and 2. They wanted to try something different. And I don't know if it worked or not. I thought parts of it was interesting. I think I prefer the overhead bumping, I'll be honest. Also, it was really funny that we were just in this town, and it's like the town is in danger, but Dogi just kind of fucks off for the whole game. He's like, nah, Adol's got it. Yeah. They need to combine bumping and jumping. A game with bump and jump. If you could bump and jump. If only there was a game where you could do that. It'd be the most perfect video game. But yeah, this was fun. This was a fun trilogy. I don't know if I'll continue on with doing Ys games. But I'm glad I played Ys 1 and 2 and this one. Again, Open Felghana is a question mark. I'm curious about it. I don't know. It doesn't fulfill the same bumping requirements. I want a multi-bump. Mario's kind of a one bump and done a little bit. Like, he can bounce, but like, enemies are just done. They don't even have a large health bar to whittle down. Anyway, what was I saying? What are we doing? Well, I want to thank everyone for watching. Thanks to Easy Breezy for the follow and Ragard31 for the... What was that? 30 months? That's too many months. It's a legal amount of months. And let's see who is alive. Oh, I want to thank Plombo for providing this ROM hack. He did it just for me. Now, if you like it, it's called Renewal. It's on romhacking.com. .net? I always forget. .net. romhacking.net. In fact, I have it right here. Hold on, let me get the browser up. There you go. And you know, you can also you can he has a stream. I don't think he streams, but you could follow him and maybe he'll stream for you. I don't know. I'm not his parents. I can play D in Italian on PlayStation 1 now? Let's see who is live. Maybe someday he'll stream Super Mega Man 2. I want to see that. Let's see. The opponent is playing Live Alive. Barry Eats Salmon is playing Castlevania Bloodlines. Sega Kawaii is playing Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. Aquas is playing more Wolfang. Mocha is playing Castlevania 64. I think she moved on to Legacy of Darkness now. You know, I'm gonna say hi to Swirl Drop. I'm thinking Swirl Drop. Swirl Drop is playing Mystical Ninja Goemon Zero, which was going to be a Working Designs translation. And it got canceled, but it got leaked. And now we have it. So go say hi to Swirl Drop. If you're subbed, you know, James Pog at him. Go sub to him also. He's got buff Gex, or them, sorry. Go sub to them. They have buff Gex. It's a powerful emote. The most powerful. And I will see you all next time. Tomorrow actually is next time. We are playing QR code, go away for a second. Oh, we're playing itch.io stuff. Alright. Alright, I'll raid now. See ya!